Off to Nepo land we go. Okay, so this was not a dragon. This started out as a Night Orf, although there's absolutely no way to know that. Looking at this position, the reason Black has a bishop on g7 is because in response to this very fashionable bishop d3 variation, which has always existed, this has always been a known line in the Night Orf, but it was always considered to be a kind of a third-rate sideline. Recently, with some new ideas, it's become kind of a first-rate sideline. And Donchenko responded with the dragon setup, g6. Jan plays this just like you do in a normal dragon, f3, bishop g7, bishop e3. So about a year ago, I played an over-the-board event, and I faced this line with the black pieces in the second round. And I actually played g6, so we had this position. Mm-hmm. I ended up winning the game, but I had a really bad position, and I didn't like what I got. So the following round, this is 2 rounds a day, right? Typical American tournament. Yeah. I have no time to prepare, and I'm paired against Andy Woodward, who incidentally was the runner-up in the Puzzle Battle Championship just a couple of days ago. And
Isn't he like 14 years old?
He is. He's almost a GM. Very, very talented. He's also a Night Orf player. So I'm sitting at the board. I kind of blitzed out the open Sicilian. He plays a6. I'm like, what do I play? And I'm like, Yeah, and I think this should be enough, as you indicated, with this threat of rook b2 check, and then queen basically pursues the white king across the board. Nepo, impossible to read as usual. He's got plenty of time. He can spend all the time in the world calculating these complications.
He has 26 minutes.
Yeah. So I want to show... Yeah,
Yeah, no, I was just curious as to whether Nepo can go wrong. I mean, rook d7 actually makes a lot of sense and is the most instinctive move. But if he doesn't do that, will the advantage pass to Donchenko?
Yeah, so for example, if he plays a6 here and tries to win, which looks brazen to me, a6 looks like it must lose somehow, but he might get tempted in Donchenko's time pressure to throw something like this in. Absolutely.
But then you're looking at queen c2. Which looks very scary, lost me.
Oh god, it's forcing king c4. Yeah, no, and then 2 is possible. No, I don't think Nepo's going to do anything that crazy. And just to quickly illustrate what the actual drawing line is, as far as I can tell, and then maybe we can also revisit the Prague game, where Prague is really struggling. I think the drawing line is rook to d7, rook to b2 check, king to a4 is forced, check on a1, king b5, check on f1. This check can be hard to see from a distance. Maybe this is what Donchenko is focused on trying to find. And the problem for white is that if you sneak forward, you walk into a very nasty check. Either queen c4 or you blunder the b pawn with check. So I think you just have to go back to a4 in this case, and we will get a repetition of moves. I think this is quite likely, actually.
Yep. I also think that this is going to occur on the board. But Nepo is an ambitious player. Donchenko, he is one of the lower rated players. It's someone that Nepo would think, well, I would like to beat him. Can he make any other move? Maybe rook d4. Give the king a hiding post on c4.
Wow. Rook d4 also hitting the pawn on h4. Although my worry is also that, I mean, black is actually not in such a big hurry. All of a sudden, he can play g5. And I think Donchenko has just enough time to figure out basic tactical ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jan, he's a gambler, but he shouldn't press his luck. Yeah, rook d7 on the board.
Rook d7.
Okay, very good. Rook b2 check is what we're expecting. Also, wait,
move.
queen only move. Yeah, because queen c2, king a3 allows the king to zigzag out of the checks. Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, looks like Prague has found the right idea, by the way. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I also wonder, could Donchenko be ambitious and try for queen h6?
But then white plays a6.
And okay, the a pawn decides the game. At the same time.
At the same time. This one just ended.
Exactly.
And let's go to the other one. Let's go to the